It says I'm live, so I guess I'm live. Hello, everybody. Jeff from VW Bricks here. Here for another episode of our Canadian Brick Builders chat. This time we should have company, unlike last time where people just ditched me to do I don't know what, but no one showed up. So a little sad, but we survived. It was a short chat, but we survived. My desk is mostly clean. Even let's just remove that for a second. Even over here, this table's clean. There is a table all the way over there. That's okay. I'll pass those wires. That's mostly clean, and I've been doing a lot of tidying up. So just because I'm having company coming over this weekend, Lego company that will be here for a week or so. So I am looking forward to spending time with them. They're not actually Lego bricks or anything, but people that are, well, Janie basically is coming to visit, my bestie, my Lego bestie. Put that back up. Hey Paul, hey Eric, welcome. Nice to see you guys showing up. Davidson Sierra said he would be here because he reminded me earlier this afternoon about having a chat, and I forgot to create the banner earlier today just because of work and stuff. Speaking of work, I did an upgrade last week. That was more just I had a computer monitor with a dead backlight, so I ended up buying a couple of monitors, 29-inch widescreen monitors, and then because I bought those, I ended up buying a support system for them to do work. So it's actually, the funny thing was, the monitors I bought, I didn't realize is the exact same monitor that I'm actually pointing at right now. So I actually now have 3 of these monitors. This one's on obviously my personal laptop, but yeah, it was time for an update. It didn't cost me a lot either because I had some Best Buy gift cards that I used, and I also had some cash in my wallet from Recommendee that I never spent. So I basically paid like $50 or $60 for my 2 new twin monitors for my workstation here. So yeah. So I spent some time cleaning that area up. There's still a bunch of stuff laying around. As you saw, a little pile of wires up on my back, or up on my display shelf here. I'm debating. Give you the point of view of me again. Why is that cord? Hold on 2 seconds. Okay, there. Sorry about that. If I made you sick. I've got our chat there. I've got this Ivar rack back here that's just there to kind of put my figs on, but I don't like it there. I'm thinking of moving it or putting it somewhere else, but I don't know where, and I'm trying to figure that out. So, by the way, I am now Purple Spaceman figure complete because I received an order this week that took 20 days to get to me. I'm not going to complain. The 20 days? I think it was 20 days to get to me. So, I say I'm not complaining, but technically I am complaining. I'm just opening the spreadsheet here. Oh, that's not actually the spreadsheet that I want to open. There you go. You guys can't see this, but I can. Why can you not pull up my... There it is. Sorry, guys. And sorry, because you can't see what I'm actually doing. Yeah, it took 20 days. I placed 2 orders on October 10th. One of them shipped October 19th, and I received it. Sorry, I made 2 orders on September 25th, 6th. One of them shipped. Oh, I hear that. Someone's in chat, or someone's joining us. Should I let him in? He can let himself in, so I might as well. Hey, Dave.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
I was just telling people my woes of bricks and pieces orders. I made 2 of them on the 25th, 26th of September. They both shipped October 10th. The first order got to me within 9 days, which is a little long, but Thanksgiving was in there, so whatever. I got it on the 19th of October. The second order I got like 2 days ago. I got it on the 30th. So the first order took 9 days to ship. The second order took 20 days to ship. and it didn't go through customs or anything. Like there was no labels on it or anything. It just took 20 days to get to me. So I don't know where it traveled in the world, but I doubt it came directly here. So and I had two other orders that I made on.
Was it a larger order than the first one, or?
Yeah, it was. The first one was not as huge. I'll agree to that. The second one definitely was bigger, but I mean, so it was
Maybe
a bigger parcel. Like it wasn't a box. It was
well,
just a
maybe
thicker
it took
envelope.
longer for them to fulfill the order
Yeah, maybe.
because they have to do it. All those PB orders have to be fulfilled manually by
Yeah, but they
people.
both shipped on the same day. It was the shipping that took twice as long.
Hmm.
So and coincidentally, I had two orders that I placed on October 10th. So literally when they shipped the old ones, like new parts came in. Sorry, October 12th is what I have listed. It was the 11th, 12th of October, and one shipped yesterday, the other one shipped today. And those are one of them's a bigger order. Well, no, they've just got animals and parts in them, so I don't think they're going to be that massive. But hopefully, they take less than 9 days to get here. Because what's 9 days from like the
I placed an order too today.
that means that they probably come in the 9th or 10th. Yeah, I still have to place an order for because of one of our news articles. I do have to actually place an order, and I got distracted
I
with
did
work
place an order
today.
today. So
Hmm.
and it was a big enough order that I got
The
the
gift for Christmas.
Christmas bonus,
Oh, VIP bag.
the
Well,
VIP
that
bag,
just means
and I
you're.
also got the Galileo thingy.
So there you go. So it was over. What's the Galileo thing? 140? Is that what it is right now?
No, I think
We'll get to it in the news anyway.
107.
107. Okay. So new sets and the the parts stuff that we'll talk about as well. Um, and the fact that you weren't here last week. No, I'm just joking. That's not one of our news. Um, I didn't know any Daves last week, and now at least I know one.
Yeah, I
Um,
had a rough
you know, you don't have to
rough
explain.
week at work, so
That's fair. I hear you. You don't have to explain at all. I was just poking fun at the bear. Poking fun at.
I'm the bear.
I don't know. Well, you got a Star Wars shirt on. I really should be wearing my Lego shirt, but that's just extra effort. Come on. Anyway, so yeah, we got Lego news to talk about. Some sets. You seemed really excited because you actually reminded me that I hadn't created the chat today, so I appreciate that. But I'm like, why is Dave so excited about these announcements? I didn't see
I'm
any.
not that excited. I would
I mean,
just said,
there's a chopper, but not the right type of chopper. I mean, there's this thing. So I don't know. Anyway, um, so yeah. But how have you been?
been well, like I said, had a rough couple of weeks at work, so been really busy. Um, yeah, I get Smarties.
Oh, I don't usually grab Smarties. I'm not a big fan of Smarties. I used to, but now, meh.
Hmm,
Anyways, yeah. So,
typically Canadian. Um, so yeah, been busy at work. Been busy with finding new people for Bricomanie,
and
and well, I think we did because we got a couple of people raising their hands, and I scheduled a meeting for next Monday with the new people and the old people,
cool.
so we
Okay.
can get to know one another and
Hmm.
to see if what we propose, well, the old group is proposing, is fitting to the new group. So
Okay.
hopefully it will. But
All right. Well, that's good. I've been worried for the past few weeks. I was wondering if that's why you hadn't shown up last week as well, because I know like not maybe running a show could be kind of upsetting as well. And yeah. Um, and
yeah,
like Monday came and gone, or yesterday came and gone, and I knew yesterday was your supposed deadline. So I was like, and I didn't want to ask because I didn't want to know because, you know,
yeah,
I
and
wanted to. Mhm.
I actually got more candidacy that I wanted,
Okay.
but there were a couple of people that, well, they didn't fit my criteria, so
Hmm.
I didn't invite them.
Fair enough.
I mean, I have four. I think I have four good people right now,
Hmm.
that I'm willing to work with. Well, at least willing to try them out and see what happens. Um, but yeah,
Cool. Awesome. Ignore the no one else can see it, but ignore the chat bot in our from Twitch. We got a chat bot offering our I want to offer promotions for your channel, viewers, followers, views, chatbots. A chatbot is offering chatbots. So obviously, yeah. Anyway, um, maybe I'll just stop posting to Twitch. I don't think we ever really have any users there. They're all on Facebook, or they're all on YouTube right now, anyhow. So
yeah.
anyway,
Or on
Etienne,
Facebook, we get a couple of viewers on Facebook.
Etienne is watching us live, but he can't chat on the YouTube channel. Interesting. Etienne.
Oh, it's in.
Yeah. Well, hello, Etienne. We'll say hi to you this way. So yeah, busy with work.
Yeah, busy with work. And not busy, not really busy with Lego, but I do have a show this weekend
Mm.
because this weekend is the Montreal Toy Con. So it's one of the longest running shows from that Kellogg has been participating in for I think it goes back to 2008. I think
Okay.
that we participated in that
Wow.
show. So yeah, and since it's my birthday this weekend on Sunday, I'm going to exhibit on the Saturday. So
Well, this solves his problem of not being able to connect or not to be able to chat. He's just joining us live. Hello.
hello, Etienne.
How are you?
There you go.
All right, now we have voice. Cool.
You'll be better this way. I'm doing well.
Cool. Yvonne has popped in and said, "Hey." Of course, when I read that, I was like, "Hey." I don't know.
Hey.
Jeff's here as well. Yvonne's also starting work an hour early, so she'll have to cut out early. That's no problem, sis. We'll try to make this. No, we're not going to make the chat any
Yeah.
shorter.
So yeah, I'm doing a show this weekend. It's a small show. I'm with 400 people. We have
Okay.
4 tables. With 2 people are splitting one table.
Yeah.
And I have my own table, so I'm just gonna set up my space base. Not the moon base. My
Okay.
space station.
I wish
So
I could have been there, as I've been there for a couple of years, but my wife is working over the weekend, so I can't leave.
Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be a small show. It's going to be different though, because the organizer used to pay for lunch and used to order pizza, but the venue, the hotel that the event is taking place,
Yeah.
has changed management, and now they are forcing the organizer of the event to buy the food from the hotel. So
Yeah.
so the organizer said, "Well, I cannot offer you guys lunch because I'm not gonna pay $25 for lunch for the exhibitors." But he says he's gonna try to to sneak in some snacks and stuff like that. So
Yeah. Fair enough.
and for the past couple of years or edition, we had to pay for parking now.
Oh wow.
The hotel. So,
Wow.
but I know that the organizer has reimbursed the last guys who were at the show. I think last year. So
Yeah.
he did reimburse for the parking, but I mean, it's getting harder and harder to participate in that show since it's. I mean, I'm not, I'm willing to pay a little for participating in a show,
Yeah.
but when you're getting down to paying parking, paying your lunch, and paying, well, I'm not that keen in.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And it's unfortunately it's been a trend. And I'm gonna go on the tangent here. It's been a trend because we've seen over at Kellogg, there are people organizing shows, and I'm not gonna mention them. I'm not gonna tell who it is, but people have been organizing shows and asking exhibitors to pay like $25 per table.
Hmm.
I mean, you're getting money from those exhibitors. It's those exhibitors that are bringing you your main attraction, and
Yeah.
you having them pay to exhibit their stuff so you can make money.
Hmm.
Seriously, that's that's not okay with me. I'm not gonna pay for to exhibit. Thank you, Jeff.
I don't
I
get to
mean,
use them
I
all.
mean, I get why you pay to attend a convention, because you're not paying to exhibit. You're paying
Yeah.
to for all the activities and all the stuff that you're doing outside of the exhibition part. The
Hmm.
exhibition part is where the organizer of the convention is making his money. It's not making, at least the if you're an honest organizer, you're not making money off the attendees paying what they're paying to attend the convention.
Yeah.
And I'm because I personally I know for a fact that at Bricomani we didn't make a cent out of the attendees. Every cent that was paid went back to the attendee.
Yep.
So
Yep. Yep.
what I'm saying is that for shows, exhibitors, Lego exhibitors should not have to pay to
Yeah.
exhibit,
So we used to do
especially
a
if you're doing a Lego show.
yeah, I agree with that. We used to do a hobby show here in Toronto, and we also, well, yeah, the hobby show. When we first started doing it, we were like, "Oh yeah, no problem. How much space do you want? Here's your tables. Here's your electricity. Great." And as the years went on, it became more of a vendor show than a hobby show. There were hobbies there, but they started to try and charge us for electricity, charge us for tables, all that stuff. And eventually, we just said, "Yep, we're done," because we weren't getting anything out of it, like other than the ability to hang out, and that's really what it all is all about
Well,
for
the
us as
the
well.
the Montreal Toy Con has always been a vendor show. It's always been a vendor show. It's never
Yeah.
been a hobby show. So and and but David, the organizer, has been really kind to us, and
Mhm.
I don't think the like the parking and the not getting food this edition, it's not his fault. It's totally his venue trying to take as much as money as they can out of his event, because
Yeah.
he never asks us for anything. And some of this edition we weren't able to attend because there were conflicts of schedule or scheduling conflict or things like that. So
Yeah.
he never said, well, you guys are not welcome anymore. And he was always said, no, that's okay, you guys make it to the next edition. And he's always welcoming. But like I
Mhm.
said, I think the venue is like trying to pump as much money as they can out of this event, because
Well, yeah, I mean, it's harder
frankly,
and harder.
and before the pandemic, David is actually, because before he used to charge people to visit the Montreal Toy Con. It used to be like, I think it was $5 per adults.
Okay.
Kids got in for free,
Mhm.
and now he's not charging anything for the for the visitors. So the exhibitors are, well, the vendors are
Mhm.
paying for the tables, obviously, but
Yeah.
he's not charging us with anything. And I did ask him once, David, do you think we were adding value to your? He said, yeah, sure, no problem. Your added value to my show.
Yeah.
So it's not his fault that we're not getting a lunch and we have to pay for parking. It's the venue, unfortunately, that
Someone
Erica
knows it,
that
Tina.
talk. I don't know. So yeah,
You're muted. He's muted. He doesn't realize it, but he's muted. He's still muted. Hold on, maybe I can
think
unmute
that
you.
is having problem with his sound.
I
Sorry,
can't unmute.
Terracotta. Sorry, Terracotta is my son. He's
Oh, okay.
He's you listen to me. He was watching me on behind my back, and I said I'm gonna send it to you the YouTube channel because I said he's gonna talk about the new sets that are gonna come out December, January. So he's interested in
Cool. All
knowing
right.
what's
Well,
going.
welcome. Welcome. And hopefully our English is, or hopefully I don't, anyway, I don't know what I'm trying to
Don't
say.
worry, his English is good.
His English is good?
He does speak English, so don't worry.
Yeah. Awesome. So, and hello to Kai in Germany as
Yeah.
well. He's been watching, different
After the
time
fact.
zones, obviously, after the fact. Yeah, in most cases. So, just saying hi to him too.
But he did send me after not the past week show, but the other show. He did send me a note through Instagram saying, "Hey, I wish you find somebody else to manage Bricomanie because it looks like a great show from the pictures I saw." And so it was a nice little note from him. So
cool. Well, I'm happy you're able to find some people to help out. So I've told you I was going to help.
no, not you.
Then why are you pointing at? You're pointing at me.
No, I'm pointing at Etienne.
Yeah, you go the other way around because now I'm seeing you pointing Jeff too. So
There. Now you're pointing at
Yeah.
Unless it's reversed for me, I don't know. It's weird how it works because I know, like your camera. I think your camera might be. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway,
I'm pointing at Etienne, but you.
Well,
you
I see that. You see that? I even said I offered to help, and he's like, "No, I'm pointing at the other guy." Nice. Obviously, I don't make the grade, as he was saying a few minutes ago. There's some people that he wouldn't even consider.
You know you do. You know you do because you have way more experience than most of us doing shows, Jeff.
Not really.
Wow.
I just did what Janie told me to do. Janie's coming over this weekend.
Yay!
For the week. So, but anyway, Ed, how you doing? What have you been up to?
Well, buying Legos for playing with my balls.
Good. Yeah. I mean, you don't necessarily need to buy Lego to do that. Wait, your son's watching. Okay.
Hey, we're in the Lego subject here.
Yeah. I know. I'm just saying.
No, honestly, I'm for those who are watching and knows me, I'm collecting a lot of parts to build a mini golf, a 9-hole GBC set,
Of course. Yeah.
And I'm like 96% done yet. So close to $2,000 of pieces collected over the last year and a half to do it.
Cool.
So
that's a lot of parts.
Oh, it is. Plus all the 3 other GBCs that I'm building at the same time. So
if I go choppy, it's because I'm trying to open something. I'm trying to open Studio. So if I go choppy for a few moments, we'll see what happens. But anyways. Anyway, cool.
So, no. Other than that, it's work and trying to laugh a bit with you guys while talking about ducks and feathers and
ducks. Oh yes, on our chat.
Yeah.
That was funny. That was a funny afternoon.
Yeah, it did.
All of this because Jeff didn't want to work.
Who said that?
You
said I didn't want to work. I never said I didn't want to work. I said I'm avoiding work. Doesn't mean I didn't want to work. We had a whole line of jokes. I don't even remember how it started.
You started it because you said something about
something. No, Jeff Brendan started it because he was
somebody
talking about how
mentioned that the ducks were expensive.
Yeah, the brown duck is like $2.04 Canadian. Or $2.09.
The one from Duplo is $9, and
the Duplo one, which is and then the yellow one's actually a few cents cheaper than the brown one, I think it was, or something like that.
Yeah,
and I think you did something, and you wanted people to start doing jokes about it. And
well, yeah, I mean,
David started it.
I love doing jokes like playing with words and stuff, and it just became. Although I just realized that no one used the word fowl. FOWL, which is another name for birds of. Anyway, I'm going to let that sit for a few minutes. Studio is loading the database. So might be because of memory related stuff, but we'll see. So yeah, GBC Never Ending Story mini golf. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to seeing that one when it's finished. I started Open Studio because I've been, for the past 2 or 3 weeks, I've been designing in studio my office building. Still not loading. I'm just going to close it. I'm going to try that again. I've been building my office building in studio, and I'm basically 5 floors up. It's a 30-story building, but the difficult part is the first 5 floors. After that, the 6th floor will be the next step, and after that, everything's just a mirror all the way up, like it's the exact same until the top.
Are you going with the blue windows?
I'm going. Well, here I'll okay, there, that worked. I'm just going to share it in a second, but I just got to wait for it to load. Again, hopefully I'm still broadcasting.
Oh yeah.
Oops, that's the wrong one. Full screen. Where's the? There it is. There it is. Okay. Sorry, just trying to get a nice little angle here. Okay, sure. Let's throw that up. We'll go this way. So, I'm going with clear.
Ooh.
Just because when it comes to the next layer, I'm just going to actually pull up the top floor only, or the next section of floors, which doesn't look like much. It's basically a white frame. Should actually be trans clear, but my building has, sorry, error 5. Let's just do that. My building has these little wings that come off the side, and I think it's for wind, like for turbulence and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all glass all the way up. I can show the pictures of my building, but it's all glass from like the 6th floor up, basically. And the only way I could figure out how to do it was to actually use panels on the side to give the effect, because I can get clear panels. And in clear or trans clear, there is a this piece. Just trying to move it somewhere. This piece, the brick with studs on the side.
Mm-hmm.
It exists in clear.
Ooh.
So I was like, okay, well, that's pretty much the only snot brick that exists in clear, and it's on bricks and pieces. So, and that's why I started building this, because it's like, okay, I don't have enough trans clear to do all this. I don't have enough. I don't have those pieces. I need to get a good count. So I've been building the building as it is, or up to that point, and I've even gotten to the point of just cutting away into the lobby area here. Oh, the lobby's actually got stuff. Well, okay, from the underside, I've had to put in the elevators, which have dark brown walls around them. I've had to put in some of the back shops of that and stuff, because the whole building's clear on the front, like it's all glass. So technically, someone could look in. So I wanted to at least have the appearance of the actual building. And then I've also done that for the next section up as well, which I didn't need to, but I wanted to keep the elevator stacks going and stuff as well. So in like this level, like in the back of the building, we have like different balconies and stuff. Like there's a garden, like a green roof on one of the areas. And then this, actually, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be off the office next Wednesday, so hopefully I'll be back on time. But with like on our, I think this is our 3rd floor, we have like a big party meeting room. Like it's not chairs and stuff. It's just a big open area that they can use for events and stuff. Kind of like a hall, I would say,
Okay.
But it also has a whole outdoor patio beside it as well. So I'm actually going to be maybe standing out here next week, assuming it's not too freaking cold.
Yeah.
So, but
I'm not sure, Jeff, because it's getting cold.
Oh, I know. I'm getting my snow tires on Friday, getting them put on before I head out to Janie. But when I was designing it, I ended up having to build a part of it. So that was that brown area. And obviously those are getting replaced with dark brown. But Janie and I were chatting, and I was trying to figure out a way to build this because I needed the whole box around it. And this is, oh yeah, you can see it here. This is slightly shy of, it's actually, it's one plate too much. So I was just trying to fill it in nicely and stuff. So I did some building this past couple of weeks, but it's basically been just some prototyping and stuff.
I've looked at some pictures of the. I think you're doing the Telus Tower, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Down
yeah. I'll
Toronto?
pull up
Yeah.
some pictures.
Yeah,
I'll
I've seen the renders, and I instantly knew that was which building it was, and I think in clear it's going to be look great, honestly.
Yeah, and after looking at it way too many times, I have determined that it is actually it is actually a clear building. Let's throw these back up. So these are just the random shots from Derek, who's been on our chat before. He lives really close to the Tells Tower. Actually, this one might be one of his. Maybe not, but anyway. But that's the artist's rendition of the building. So it is clear in the renditions, and those are the balconies that we saw a few moments ago in the like what I had. It doesn't show the green space here, and apparently there's trees on the roof of the next floor, which is not the case. It's always weird to me that they put trees on top of buildings. It's like how does that work for root systems? But yeah, so you can see the pieces sticking out on the side here, and stuff. So I've just basically used Google Maps. Basically the building was built I think 10 years ago, so there's a lot of architectural stuff still around for it, which is nice. Thankfully for the internet. Royal York Hotel is right there as well, so this will work into the rest of my mock, and Union Station also. Hello, Moto. So, and I want to contact someone at my company to say, hey, can I put the words Telus on the side of this thing? I'm hoping they'll let me do it, but I figure I should ask first. And
I'm wondering if it's not one of my clients that built it, all the curtain wall and glass outside of it. I can ask them tomorrow, and
well,
if
I
they
can
have
tell you,
the
I could
design
Google
and
who
stuff
built
like
it.
that.
Actually, hold on, I've got that.
Well, you'll have
info.
the general contractor, but you won't have the glazier on it.
Oh, okay. You're talking about the glass itself.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
But
So.
if you want, if it's one of my clients that build that, I could probably get you the design and drawings and stuff like that to
Oh well, I've gotten to the point now, like interior wise. Let's just pull that up. There's obviously some interior shots as well. This is like our front lobby, and this is this is actually that party room area. This is off of our own personal. I need to book a desk system. This table, this office, apparently, this meeting room. So I was able to grab a few pictures of like a few of the floors, just to get an idea of what the floor plan looks like. It's not 100% accurate, but it's close enough. But I was able to get enough shots of the interior to get that done. I did find the original floor plan of the building, like the artist's rendition of what the footprint would look like. That was one of what the offices would look like type stuff. So I've been able to do most of it. My biggest question I'm trying to figure out now is really, let me just go back to this guy, these are Derek's pictures that he took for me. That's not though, because that's sky shots. Is the color of this box actually a brown, or is it like a black? I'm trying to find a good shot of it. There it looks black. Here it's got a brown tinge to it. Right? So I'm going to the office in 4 days, or I'm going to the office next Wednesday in 7 days. So I'm going to be basically getting as close as I can and trying to figure that out. I think it looks good in dark brown. But anyway, so there's always things to figure out. So I should say I'm trying to get to the office early that day so that before my meetings I can walk around and take a bunch of photos of the building and stuff. Because there's some areas I just can't get photos of.
See, I'm looking at some pictures on the net, and from some angles it looks black.
Well, yeah,
and
that's
other
the thing
angle
too.
It looks like dark brown.
Yeah,
dark brown.
Yeah, so, and I mean the same was with the glass too, right? It is clear. I mean, it does probably have a slight glaze on it anyhow, because here it looks dark, right?
Yeah.
And here it looks kind of a bluish.
Well,
but that's also the reflection of the sky. So
yeah, I would go in technical detail, but it's going to be the low glass, the low energy glass that was going to give it. It's called a final color with the internal glass on it and whatever the architect specified. So I've been in that kind of construction industry for 10 years. So
yeah, fair enough. And I know, like, from the researching stuff, this is actually when it was built and might still be the leading building in the world in Ontario or in Canada, like one of the best environmentally conscious buildings, I guess is what the It's probably changed by now because that was 10 years ago. But you know,
I'd say standard.
yeah. So anyway, so yeah, that's what I've been working on. I'm eager to start building it. Like I've broken it down to, here's the base of it, which is right now it's 2 by 4 for 16 base plates, which is actually kind of small. Like so, it's 32 by 64. Yeah, which I consider small. Most people probably wouldn't, but and
Well,
then,
compared to your castle,
yeah, and then that's like the whole tiling job. So I've done that just because I need to figure out how many tiles to get, obviously. And I mean, there's like this tile here, the bow tie tile in tan doesn't exist. So, that's the one thing about digital modeling is you can get away with doing stuff like that, putting parts in that don't exist. But there's only a few parts that don't exist currently. So, so yeah. Okay, I'm done showing off now, I guess.
well, you're not showing off.
Oh, see, I'm not showing off. I didn't think I was. I was afraid someone might accuse me of showing off.
No.
But anyway, so hopefully like that, and again, that'll give me my shopping list of parts I need. So then I can go like spend way too much money on bricks and pieces or Bricklink, depending
Again.
who's cheapest. Again, yes.
Again.
Oh, it's
Add to
9:30.
the amazing collection.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. It's 9:30, or it's after 9 o'clock, which means that Bricks and Pieces has updated for the day. And I see a little red mark here beside the U.S. parts in stock, which means 31 new elements are back in stock, and one of them is something we need. Is that the only one? 31, 4 elements out of
Really?
stock. Yeah. I don't know what part it is yet, but let's see. Usually 9 o'clock at night is when Bricks and Pieces updates. It's not the shark head. I'm trying to think what part it would be. Oh, this leaf.
You need a leaf?
Well, I don't need it. It's just there's a few shades, and I want to have a variety of them when I do my next castle expansion, and I want to add in some foliage.
Foliage? It's hard to say in English.
I said it right, though.
Yes.
I had to say it slowly and carefully. But I said it right. Anyway.
Imagine for a francophone saying foliage.
Isn't it easier for you guys?
No.
Okay, fine. Should we just
You
jump
have
into
to
the
have
news?
that weird accent.
Yeah, well, you do have one of those, that's for sure. Should we jump into
Otherwise,
the
it
news?
says foliage.
We're jumping into the news. Anyways, let's just do the news. So, Lego ideas.
News.
There was
This week
not very.
in the news.
There weren't very many Lego idea submissions that went to 10K last week, and there's only 2 this week. So it's like slowing down or something. It's kind of nice. It's less to talk about, but it's kind of nice. Hold on. So the Lego Ideas has a JWST, which is the Johnson Webb Space Telescope, has hit 10,000 supporters. This one's done by Tony's My Uncle. No, Tony's my coworker. That's interesting. Anyway, and the build is based on the James Webb Telescope. That has the curved primary mirrors made up of 18 movable hexagonal segments.
Another hard word to say, hexagonal.
Which is also made up of 6 triangle shaped road signs. So anyway, kind of an interesting build. I'm not sure if that would make it in. Again, there's 1, 2.
Well, you're with that kind of project, you're aiming at people who are dead fans of all space related stuff, like
agreed,
space shuttles and
but I'm saying I don't know if it would pass the Lego if it would pass Lego's proving, like, yes, we're going to do this one. Their decision.
Well, they did Perseverance. They did.
True, but that was on their own. That wasn't through ideas though either, right?
No, it wasn't through ideas. So
yeah.
Was
Um,
it a collaboration directly with NASA or
And
something like that? So,
there's 12 other there's 12 other items that have made this round so far.
but the fact that it's getting 10,000
Yeah.
supporters, it well probably not this project, but
Mhm.
it paves the way to probably getting a James Webb Space Telescope
At some point.
somewhere in
Yeah.
at some point in the future.
Yeah, I agree. So usually last quarter or last segment of project ideas, what did we have a lot of?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. So I'm sorry, Dave, there isn't a new Taylor Swift one, but there is a
Oh,
Lego ideas for Harry Styles.
oh,
Love on Tour,
Hairstyle.
which
he's
is
even worse than Taylor Swift.
there you go, which appears to be the stage that he performs on, I guess. His Love on Tour 2023, based on his Love on Tour 23. Anyway, it's by Sunflower Volume 33, and it's 698 pieces. Features a stage used in the tour. Also proposes minifigure of Harry Styles, Maddie Diaz, Polly Lovejoy, Sarah Jones, Mitch Rowland, and Lloyd Wakefield. I'm guessing those are his band members,
Probably.
or just random people. And there is a close-up shot of I don't even want to know. Anyway,
That's
of-
one
of
of
the
his
stage.
of his outfits. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I have to say, if this gets made, that is a lot of tiles with the hazard print on it. And yeah,
Even
I
when
don't
they
know.
did the stage with, they did a round plate of.
Yeah, exactly. So there's probably won't get done that way, although that would be a lot of printed tiles and that wouldn't be bad to have. Anyway, Yvonne's got to duck out and go to work.
And I'm sorry to say, but it's not that complicated of a build. It's not.
Agreed. But again, we've had that conversation about as well with the BTS
Yeah.
set. That complicated builds. I'm getting ad bombed on this one. This is This is Brick Fanatics, so it's got huge amounts of ads. The having something based on like having something like that is for like how can I say it? The people that are buying like the BTS set are not necessarily Lego fans. Primarily, they're people that need basic Lego buildings. Or don't need them, but you know what I mean. Anyway,
They won't go into advanced techniques, or they won't appreciate advanced building techniques.
Yeah. So we will talk about this probably a little bit later on, but Lego is actually removing more than 2,000 pieces from Pick a Brick. So the Lego Group, in conjunction with the Ambassador Program, has created a list of 2,000 parts that will be leaving the service on or before November 17th. Basically, if they run out between now and November 17th, they're probably not going to be replaced. So Lego basically supplied this list. There is, if you go to Brick Fanatics, there is a link to that's lego.com. I'm just trying to see here.
And members of Kellogg, Patrick posted a link to the list in the Kellogg forum. So
yeah, I'll have to grab it. Anyways, it's on Rebrickable. There's a list. There's a digital list, like a picture list of some of the parts that are leaving. So some of the more notable parts are purple air tanks. Purple helmets I noticed weren't gone, or I don't think they were. But the air tanks were the minifig red helmet, the air tank, and the whole figure in red. So like the torso, the sheep and the sheep's wool piece. The Blacktron figure. I did notice this helmet was disappearing as well. So I'm probably going to order a few of those just because.
You also posted, Jeff, all the trans yellow cockpits. The
trans
one
yellow canopies.
Canopies, the one from the Galaxy Explorer and the one from the XL 15 Lightyear Starship.
Yeah. So
and the Blacktron cruiser. That was a gift with purchase. That cockpit is going also. So, but you might want to grab one in that particular case. You might want to grab one from Bricklink because in at Bricks and Pieces, it's currently sells for like $4.84,
Oh, the
and
screens.
and
Yeah.
and on Bricklink you can get them from $2 to $3 each.
Yeah.
So
So in chat, I just threw a link up for the rebrickable list. That's a full picture list. It's like 21 pages of parts. So it takes a little while to go through. It's a little slow to load, basically because it's 2,000 parts over. So it's like 100 parts per page. So it takes a little while to order or to go over. But
Put 500 per page, and it won't be that long. Trust me.
okay, it'll be longer. It'll be you get through it maybe quicker. But anyways, all right. Okay, on to Lego related, more like not parts but more sets. The Lego Ideas Tribute to Galileo and the Christmas VIP add-on pack, as David mentioned, are currently available. They became available on the 1st. Purchased $130 US. I'm assuming that's 160 Canadian then.
yeah, probably because I
A bit
was
more.
at I was
165?
under. I didn't. You probably are 170.
78.
Let's
178. The exchange rate is
170.
yeah. The exchange rate.
Yeah,
The
but I
monthly
think
exchange rate.
the baseline is for Lego is 170 because my order for Pick a Brick was 171,
Yeah, 170.
and so I got the Galileo
Yeah.
set.
So that's basically between November 1st and the 16th while supplies last. And again, the VIP add-on pack is the Santa Christmas one that we've seen. They don't actually show a picture of it. They show a picture of what you can do with the parts, but a little pile of Christmas bricks that have Santa hats in them. Coincidentally, the Santa hat is on the discontinued list. I'm happy to see that because I have so many of those damn Santa hats. But anyway. All right, so Lego set wise, no, well, okay, kind of a set. So Lego had a design seminar in 2023, and it was entitled Cosmic Daydreams. And they gave kind of like a little baggie out with an official set because it is a Lego related event that came with a Blacktron figure, a red space guy, a white space guy, and a complete purple space guy. The first time that's ever appeared, really. And it basically looks like a DJ booth. Apparently, the purple space guys are in charge of entertainment. I think that's what they've just told us. Not for resale.
Cosmic DJs.
148 pieces. The robot has googly eyes. It looks more like Cookie Monster from Sesame Street.
Well, it's actually from the from a comic that was made way back in the 80s,
Okay.
based on Classic Space.
Oh, okay.
So that particular robot
Okay.
was seen
Has
in some. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
he
Well,
has,
I learned something new.
it has a past. So
There you go. I learned something new. So yeah, I mean, if you happen to be at this thing, you've probably got a very unique set. Which
lucky you,
I mean,
lucky you.
other than maybe the printed brick, I think everything else is probably, standard parts.
Yeah,
I think.
sure.
But still, lucky you. You've got the only real purple Classic Space minifig that ever sold, or that was ever put together as a set. I got 10 now.
But it does mean that the purple astronaut is now an official.
Yes, an official figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlike
So-
the gray one or the.
Yes, that's a good point. Yeah, the gray one. The gray one's the only one that's not.
It's not an
something
official.
that's
You
put
can
together.
make one, but it's
Yeah.
not an official. The purple
Yeah.
one, you can make one, and it's official.
Yeah. Agreed. All right. Set time. New sets. So this is the very beginning of new sets. There is not a lot currently. Like we've had, these are more the weaker things, and they're only little tidbits of what's come out. So we're going to have more start streaming out in the next few days, over the next couple of weeks. So we'll start here
And stores have been starting to clear out older sets to make room for the new sets.
True.
Because there's been some good deals in the past few weeks. Yep.
Interesting. I can't say I've actually I've noticed any deals, but I haven't really been looking, so maybe that's just me. All right, so first up, we have a couple of Lego Super Mario sets. The Family Snow Adventure, which is the first one with penguins. I've learned I just got to let them finish singing. All right. So the interesting thing is, and this is something I want to talk about as we're going through, but I don't see a lot of new parts being introduced in any of these.
Nope.
And any of the sets that have been announced yet. Even the biggest set that's been announced, there are no new parts in it. So it's kind of interesting, and I'm wondering if Lego's kind of hitting peak, like they're running out of parts to create. I know that's not probably the case because there's
Or they're
Budget.
they're trying to cut down. Yeah, they're cutting down on budget. That's why they're announcing that they're cutting 2,000 pieces from the pick-a-brick, because they're trying. You remember a few years ago? Well, I think it was like more than 10 years ago. Lego announced that they were reducing the number of parts available in their catalog from, I think they had like 30,000 or 20,000 down to 12,000, and I think that's what they're redoing right now, because there was a lot of new parts introduced, a lot of new colors introduced also over the last few years, and I think that now it's getting to a point that it's not cost effective. So maybe someone got into this, and managers got into this and said, well, you guys had fun, but now let's stop business and let's bring it down.
Spaces also. That's probably question also of space.
Spaces, molds, because you have to, all these new molds that you have to store somewhere or to.
So, and I was having a conversation earlier today about the parts being reduced in the online pick-a-brick, them dropping down 2,000 parts, and the person I was talking to was like, does that mean that they're no longer going to be available? And I'm like, no, they'll probably still have them in their warehouse to do replacement parts, but these are probably parts that are not planned to be used in any sets the next few years and have been around since the last set was created, like a 2 or 3 or 5 year time span, that they've decided, well, we can take these ones off because no one needs replacement parts for these sets at the moment.
Yeah.
So they're trying to reduce their stock as well on that side. So anyway, so Penguin set. This came from JB Spielwaren, which I do have a link up as well. We're going to refresh later just to see if they have any more. I also have the Italian site I used a few years ago that just has broken image links and then the name of sets. There's a whole bunch of different sets in there that if we get really creative and we want to spend some time, we can look at some of the set names that are translated from, well, no, they might actually be in English, but anyway. The interesting thing here, and I've never bought a Super Mario set, but I did catch an article today that said there's instructions in these pictures, and these sets have never had instructions previously, apparently. Now, I don't know, Dave, do you guys have any of the Super Mario sets?
No, I don't have any.
I don't have any.
Okay. So I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, maybe it was only a digital building experience for those, but anyways, 228 pieces available January 1st for this set. There's also another set that's the Super Mario at Nabbit at Toad's shop. Wow.
Yeah, you're Nabbit at Toad's shop.
Thank you. That's what I said. That's exactly what I said. 230 pieces. Also January 1st release. It's got a couple of characters here, Toad, and I'm guessing that's Nabbit. So yeah. Again, no new pieces that I can see. Nothing that looked like a new color. But I mean, that doesn't mean it isn't there. I just couldn't pick anything out that looked like it was in a new color. I also didn't look at these that much because they're Super Mario. Also announced was Sonic the Hedgehog, Shadow's Escape revealed. Now, last week I mentioned there were 3 characters that they had teased at. Shadow was one of them. So this is a small set with a motorcycle or a chopper for Dave. I already made that joke earlier.
Get to the chopper.
The chopper. It's got a cute little chicken type thing in here though. and I don't know the names of these characters. Sorry, I never played. I didn't have a Sonic system, or I didn't have a Sega system, so.
I
And I
did
barely
play a
remember.
lot, but I don't recall all of them.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is 196 pieces. Also, January 1st. Their estimated retails about 21 US, I guess. Early next year release. Actually, so it doesn't actually have a date on here. It just says early next year. So maybe January, maybe a little later. Depends. Then there were two
January.
January. Well,
Usually it's January.
Yeah, but they also do some March releases as well. So
yeah, but they announced those later on.
Yeah,
like
well,
more in December or.
Well, you say that, but the Ornithopter was announced last week, and it's coming out March 1st. So, but you didn't get to talk about it because you weren't here.
Yeah, but it was announced. It wasn't announced last week. It was announced way back in July.
It was teased way back in July. We never saw images of it until last week.
Yeah, but
yeah. Stop trying to defend the fact.
Why would you tease something that you're not gonna announce for? If you
True. Anyway, there's a couple of Minecraft sets also available or that came out. The first one is the Armory. The second one is the Animal Sanctuary. 203 pieces and 206 pieces respectively. Both will be available.
All sets for Minecraft sets.
Yeah.
Both
will be available in January. Now, obviously, they're like more sets are going to come out for these. These are just the ones that were leaked by a toy supplier, which is usually how these things come out. Usually around this time, the toy suppliers are allowed to start listing their products for sale for their vendors. It's just those sites are public for everybody to look at. So, yeah, not much to really talk about.
Minecraft sets are usually much more bigger and have lots more pieces.
I agree. These are more like starter packs or smaller sets, probably in the $25 to $35 range. So.
Because usually Minecraft set you have like this big plate with lots of.
There's probably once a year, one or two a year, but usually they're a bit bigger than that. But not that big. Because my son is all over Minecraft. So
there you go. Well,
and strangely, Minecrafts are picking up value. I have one that I've won in an event a few years ago. It was worth like $25, and now I can sell it for $120, and it's a small one.
Cool.
There's a fan base, and if you didn't get the set way back then, and it has some unique pieces or unique minifigs, it might go up in value.
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised though that Minecraft would pick up that much value.
I feel like there's another one. So there's also the Jurassic Parks. Oh, there's two Jurassic Park sets. That's right.
Yeah.
For Jurassic World 2024, we'll talk about this one in a minute. But the first one that the lower priced one is the Baby Dinosaur Rescue Center, 139 pieces, the $40 US. Again, 4+ set, but this comes with 5 dinosaurs. So 5 dinosaurs and an egg. So technically 6 dinosaurs if you wait long enough. But sorry, that was bad. But I mean, like, took a minute for that joke to you guys up. Anyway, okay. So I'm assuming this is a January 1st release as well. Here's a better picture showing you all the dinosaurs. Also 3 carrots, because apparently dinosaurs only eat carrots, apples, and bananas.
Well, not all dinosaurs.
Oh, and fish. He's got a fish in his legs. Oh, there's another carrot and another banana. So it's a food pack and a dinosaur pack. There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 carrots.
It's a bunch of baby.
But the baby dinosaurs, I think they're unique to that set, because I don't remember seeing that Triceratops baby.
Is that this one or this? No, that looks like a raptor.
No, the
little guy?
one on the left. Yeah.
Oh, the Triceratops.
No, the Triceratops.
I know. I'm just bugging you. No, I didn't remember which one was the Triceratops. I'm sorry. Yeah, I agree.
Were those the sets that the Lego did some videos and asked AFOLs around the world to do some brick film with it.
And sorry, you saw those types of animals or
Yeah, I'm wondering.
dinosaurs?
Oh, hold on.
I don't know. I don't. I'm not keeping up on my dinosaur. Which dinosaurs are available from Lego and which ones weren't. So, so the other one that's more of an adult building scale, even though it's 9+, is a $39 set for 507 fossil T-Rex skull, as well as a footprint, which I thought was kind of a cool looking model. Again, $40.
Yeah, but
US.
it's like a desk
Yeah,
set. You
for
put it
sure.
on your desk and it collects
Yep.
dust. And
I won't disagree with you on that one.
but
But I
if
mean,
you're a dinosaur fan, I mean,
Yep.
I would totally see my son Jacob getting that set and putting
you
it
go.
on his table because he's just crazy about dinosaurs and Jurassic Park. So
So, I mean, it's kind of cool that they're doing this, where they're doing some more display sets for other themes as well. I mean, you think about it, the big T-Rex escape and things like that; those are kind of desk warmers too, right?
Yeah.
So,
well, they said it, and their marketing is aimed at adults, young adults who have lots of disposable income and have lots of time because they don't have kids right now. So.
Yeah, agreed. Like I said, there's no actual release dates stated on this. January 1st. Okay, there we go.
Probably, yeah. I was thinking January.
So next up was this one was announced last Friday, which was the Botanical Collection Tiny Plants.
Tiny plants,
which is a lot of dark orange pieces in this one.
Yeah, because you get all these pots.
Yep, 9 different plants and a whole bunch of pots. Sorry. So here's the interesting thing. This one's going to be available December 1st for $50 US. And it's 758 pieces. So $50 is actually kind of cheap, but it's a lot of small parts for sure because of all these. But this one actually has a lot of recolors as well, which I think I have a new elementary article on what parts.
And if you have the other botanical sets, I mean, it goes well with the other sets. So
agreed. And I mean, I
think they're doing a great job with that whole line of botanical sets. But that's all.
Although I haven't bought this year's botanicals, just because I don't have a space to put them.
Yeah,
like I've got flowers all over the house that are Lego now, and it's like, but these ones, I mean, because they're so small, you can put them in the littler, the smaller corners or stuff, and you can
off
spread
space.
them out. So, and this article is brought to you by Canadian Tire. All right, so the big one for this week, which was announced on Monday, was the Modular Museum, which is our modular set for this. Our modular set for 2024 that will be released on December 1st before Christmas. So this could be under a lot of people's Christmas trees. Obviously 18+ set, 4,000 pieces, 4,014. So it's now the biggest modular. It is a 32 by 48 footprint. So that matches up with the set from the 15th anniversary, which the name escapes me right now. But you guys know which one I'm talking about. This is December 1st release. What was that?
I'm not a fan of modular, so.
Well, you're fired. 10326.
Hey, I wasn't a fan, but once you start getting one, you can't stop it.
Oh yeah, they're collectible. So $389.99 Canadian. It's available for pre-order right now. So this one, to me, it feels like it's a lot more expensive than previous ones, but it's also a larger set. $299 US, $389 Canadian. Is it just me, or does this even seem like the exchange rate? David Sincere, what happened there?
Well, you said I was fired, so I got off the screen.
I did?
Am I heard?
I don't remember firing you, but I don't remember what happened 3 minutes ago. Where was I? Oh, look, we're in a stream.
They're using the 1.3 exchange rate, and honestly, it's the low one because right now it's 1.37.
Yeah, well, don't tell them. Please.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I'm scared.
Right now, if you're buying Lego sets from Canada, with the exchange rate, you're paying less
Yeah.
than
Than the US.
than in US. Yeah,
Okay.
but wait until next year.
Yeah, for sure. Next year. That's why I'm scared of
Lego is
they
gonna
may
get
raise.
us back.
well, so you're going to say they're upping the prices again on us?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
You're
sure.
predicting that, are you?
Not putting my paycheck
Um,
on it, but I would put some bucks on it.
Well, you're going to have to put your
Some
paycheck on
loonies.
it. You're going to have to put your paycheck on it at some point because,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Oh,
why
I
do I
put
not?
some ducks on it.
I'm not getting that set. It's way too expensive. It's a big set,
Really?
beautiful set. But
Yeah, actually, sorry, I'll open it up in a minute. I'm just trying to find the actual
Well,
modular buildings.
Honestly,
Here we go.
I'd rather pay $400 for that one than the. I might not be liked here, but paying $400 for that one than paying like $600 for the Disney, $800
Oh,
for the Disney castle.
yeah, I 100% agree. Every year I buy the
Definitely.
modular set.
Yeah.
It falls between Christmas and my birthday, roughly like February and December. So now it's before December, so I'm not sure when I'll buy it, but I mean that's a little
Christmas
bit of
gift from yourself.
yes, but that's a lot of money to spend on myself, and I have to buy things for my children too. So you know,
Well, not really.
But anyway,
They're big now. They're
um,
working.
So this also comes with dinosaurs. It comes with a skeleton or a brick-built skeletal Brachiosaurus.
That's what happened when
Um,
you wait too long for an egg to pop up.
Yeah, this actually was a full dinosaur. It's just passed away since then. And, yeah.
He got extinct. He got it extinct.
The Brachiosaurus goes on the first floor. His head goes out up into a balcony on the second floor. So it's kind of interesting. We'll see those pictures in a moment. There's a couple of banners on here. There's one for going back in time, so it's the dinosaur exhibit. There's another one for I believe it was the explore the future.
Yeah, it's funny because you're mentioning we saw the pictures. I saw some Instagrammers
Yeah,
posting with the actual box of that set,
yeah. People
But-
already have the box.
but they don't have this. I don't think they have the set because
I don't
didn't see.
I don't think they're
One
allowed to
built.
build it. I don't think they're allowed to build it yet. I think they can
Really?
say, "Hey, I've got the set, and I will be building it when the embargo lifts."
Really?
Yeah, they've been doing that a lot.
I've seen the box, but I haven't seen like.
Yeah.
I would have.
Um,
If you're
uh,
releasing the information, you want those influencers to like.
Well,
The
they're
former,
already doing the job. We're talking about it right now, so they're
Yeah, but
they
Yeah,
wanna
but
push the
they should have
pre-sale.
you should have been able to
no,
build the
well,
set and display it.
I think what happens is Lego wants everybody to have a fair chance at releasing it, so they got to wait for everybody to get the set. And B, I think it's just they want to wait till it's closer to December before them to start talking about the set because if you do it now, people might not buy it or might forget about it.
Probably
Um,
third week of the 21st of November or something around that.
The European guy who's an influencer who used to work for Legos, his name starts with a T. Tiago, that's his name. I saw a picture of him. He did an interview. So Lego Fan Media Days or whatever. A bunch of people went there and they've had the reveal. They had the Ornithopter reveal to those guys, as well as this building and a few other sets that are coming up. And they were able to do a interview they've recorded an interview with the builder of the set, which is Chris McVeigh, who's from Nova Scotia. So he's a Canadian. In case you didn't know, Nova Scotia was in Canada.
Really?
But,
Oh yeah.
but yeah, he's the primary builder for this set. And at the end of the video, Tiago had the box in his hand and said, "I can't wait to build this." So to me, that means that he's not allowed to build it yet, because otherwise he would have built it, right? Now it doesn't mean he hasn't built it already. He hasn't built it now, but he's got to wait for the video to be released. Like it's got to be a scheduled release. But I'm guessing in a week or two, you'll see every influencer who got the set is going to suddenly be dropping their build because they've hit that day. So, anyways, what was this? In one of the lifestyle images provided by Lego, there's a random blue food truck next to the set, which could suggest that it could be a future gift of purchase. Lego has not responded to the question. Well, did you show us the picture of this? Oh yeah, there. Oh yeah. So this was the idea as well. Like this truck is not part of the sets. So that's where that news article came from. Okay, that makes more sense now. So this might be a future gift of purchase to go with the maybe around December or later, because they seem to miss the queue and end up coming out, a month or two after the fact. Unlocking history brick by brick. All right, so let's just look at some pictures. There are no pictures, so let's just go to Lego's site and look at the pictures. View all. We've already seen the first couple. So here's an inset, or here's kind of the beginning of the interior. So like I said, the dinosaur here. This wall is removable, which shows a bathroom in the back, as well as a little lab with like a telescope or a magnifying microscope. That's it. As well back there. So it's kind of like the area where they do their research and stuff. And then this room over here, I forgot what this room. Oh, it has a volcano. It's got the picture of the center of the Earth and stuff, like the core, all the different layers of the Earth and stuff. The staircase,
the geology room.
The geology room. There you go. Fine. The staircase is actually made with 45-degree roof slopes, like just on an angle. So it isn't tiled. It isn't bricked. It's actually sloped. So it's kind of a new approach to stuff. This building also goes further back to the back of the base plate. I think there's only 2 studs along the back that's available, but it's also inset a little bit more because it has these little gardens in front, and they still need a room for the sidewalk. So I don't think the building is any bigger, but it's just recessed a little further back.
Yeah.
The second floor has the space area as well, a telescope. There's a meteor here, a rocket, and a spaceship flying past the Earth. The Earth looks a little strange to me, but okay.
Boy, it looks like North America and South America.
Yeah, fair enough. And then the spaceship also has a little bit of a classic space type look and feel to it, because the spaceship's kind of on a curve. Chris McVeigh in that video kind of hinted at that. So there's an anchor on the sidewall here, and then there's 3 small little vignettes here with a pirate hat, a forestman hat, and a castle hat with a little yellow castle, the forest hideout type set, and a little pirate ship. There's also I forget what the word is, but basically a map of a planet's list of things showing all the planets in our solar system. Orna something, or it starts with an O. I can't think of their name, and I'm almost said ornithopter, and I know that's not right. So can't talk about it. We talked about it last week. You weren't here. There's a shot of the dinosaur here as well. This looks like some kind of obviously a whip, but I mean, I guess it's one of those. Well, it is a whip, but I'm thinking it's a fossil of like one of those shell creatures or whatever.
Yeah, probably.
There is also a piece of poop in display in a
Another
can.
one.
So there's some
A golden
in here.
It's the golden poop.
Well, no, it was brown. Actually, it might have been bronzed. That was kind of interesting as well. And then at the top, there's that bubble at the top of the building, which is actually the museum coordinator's office, where he can write his memoirs. And if you look at the museum coordinator carefully enough, there's a reference back to the Johnny Thunder days of the older professor type guy with the bow tie. It's basically that guy, just many years later.
Ooh, okay.
So this guy here, I can't zoom in. There's also a dog with a bone. There's a whole story behind the bone being thrown out in the back, and it's a dinosaur bone, and then the dog catches it. So as you're going through the instructions, the dog is in one place in the set, and then the bone you put the bone in, and then in the next few pages, when you're around the front of the set again, the dog is somewhere else apparently. So
you're moving the dog along.
He's putting story in it as well, so it's kind of cool. Anyway. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm looking forward to the set. Olive green for the walls. Is that right? Olive green? Yeah, olive green. Which means the brick is now in that color. The brick part, it will be in that color, because I don't think it was available previously. And again, no new parts, but there's definitely recolors. The tree has the the three-pointed white leaf, or the three-pointed leaf that used to be in green, and that is now in white, to make it look a little more cool. Let's just see if there's a picture of the tree here, just so you can see. Yeah, so that leaf there. And he's also got some leaves that have kind of flown away, and they're all over the model. So anyway, it was interesting, a video. I ended up watching it pretty closely because I know it's a set I'll be buying at some point. So yeah, that was announced. Okay, Lego New Elementary. How are we doing? An hour and 15. Okay, New Elementary. They did a quick couple of reviews on some of the Dream sets. I wasn't going to post these because we've talked about the parts as well for a few times, but there was a few parts that I thought were interesting enough for some of our crowd.
Eyes.
This one seemed kind of interesting to me because it's coming in gray. More of a structural. This one maybe for me is more interesting than for you guys, but and there's some nice brackets here as well in sand green and some sand blue parts as well. So, and eyes and stickers. So anyway, there was another one for the Tiny Plants review. So just quickly going over, there's like new colors. Obviously no new parts, but recolors. So in lime green, these parts are being recolored. Dark green for this cap, the old style cap. In yellowish green, we've got speaking of Johnny Thunder and the guy who wore that cap, the Piff cap, I think it is, in yellowish green, and this part as well. In bright green, we have the bar extenders, kind of what I call them, fake lightsabers. I don't know what else you want to call it, but and then this one gets a new recolor and a new print as well in sand green, the 3x3 tile. Oh no, sorry, 2x2 tiles. Sorry.
Yeah.
And 3. That's weird. Why is this? It says 3 tiles, 2x2 with bottom stud holder in sand green, 3 tiles round 1x1 with new print sand green. But that's not. That's a 2x2. That's like that's a typo. Okay. Again, dark orange. Obviously, we mentioned already. There's definitely a lot of parts in dark orange coming out for these sets. I want this part in dark brown now because I need that for my building.
Make it in dark brown.
Well, yeah, I need it. Dear Lego, please do what I need you to do. Brown. Oh no, dark.
Do as I say.
Dark
Take
red brushes. This weed in tan, or this plant stem in tan. Reddish brown for the brick with 2 studs on the side, for the 2x2 plate. That's reddish brown, right? Yep. Oh, it's the updated version. So remember, we talked previously that there's 2 versions of this part. So it is the newer version in reddish brown. So even though it might have already existed in reddish brown, it's the new version in reddish brown. And then some rare elements as well. Previously exist in other places, just in this set as well. Anyway, okay. Lastly, another review, which is the stables. I don't think I actually looked at what this one had. It's got these leaf parts, which is fairly new. So my other thought is maybe there's not a lot of new parts because they used them all up in Dreams over the past. They used their quota for a few months.
What's that? Was that the previous one?
The Hourglass?
Okay.
Or the sand glass? The sand.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. I was just scrolling through. I forgot we were actually presenting. Again, this one wasn't interesting me as much. What color is that? That's the aqua arch.
Aqua.
Okay.
Or is that light aqua? Oh, light aqua even.
Light aqua.
Bricklink color, light aqua. So.
Aqua.
All right. A couple of models from Brothers Brick. There actually wasn't even a lot of Brothers Brick mocks this week. This one's from Michael Kozlowski. Winter is coming. No, winter's already here. Is winter in Montreal already?
Well, we did get snow on October 30th.
Okay. We've had snow on...
It melted away.
Yeah.
We still have snow back in Quebec.
Oh, yeah, you're higher up. That's right. Yeah.
But we did get a few snowflakes this morning, but nothing
We've had
stayed on the ground.
we've had snow falling over the past 3 days, not accumulating like same as you, melting off and stuff, but still.
My bus was in Michigan. My bus was in Michigan yesterday. He was driving from Chicago to Michigan, and they hit a snowstorm.
Wow, that's crazy. So yeah, this is just an interesting castle-y theme, winter village area with a couple of seals on the deck, or on the ramp here. Next up is just Halloween related, by Josephine Monteroso. Fangs for the Memory. I just thought it was cute. It's using the yeah, it's using. I was gonna say it's using the dot bands.
Yeah.
To get the curvature of it. I just thought it was kind of cool because it's like, hey, it's a mouth, and it's piratey or vampire-y. Wow,
piratey. But those things that you used to at the dentist to show us how to brush our teeth.
Yeah, exactly. They need a toothbrush beside this. That's a good point. Oh no, we're talking about it. We've been influenced. This is true. Sorry, I just saw that. All conditions teal in the Star Wars ZH-40 Tribune class light freighter. I don't recognize this as a Star Wars ship. At first, I thought it was one of the Stargate's universe. SG-1. Yeah, I guess it was the end of SG-1 where they had the fleet of spaceships. And it had loading docks on the sides. At first, I thought it was that, and then I'm like, oh no, this is Star Wars. But
it was Star Galactica.
Yeah, that too. It was just cool enough, and it was actually this scene that I was like, yeah, okay, I need to show this one just because it's it's got landing gear and stuff, and it just looks shippy. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. This is by oh yeah, there we go. Whammy Delthorn from Teal Squadron, or showing his Teal Squadron ship. All right, brick set. Doesn't actually have any new set announcements on here. They do have a Lego Master Mini Trophy, which was a Walmart giveaway. I don't know if it's in Canada, like the Yellow Castle. I haven't had a chance to go to Walmart in the last little while, but I know it was a Lego Masters giveaway in the States. If you sent a receipt from Walmart for a certain dollar value to an address, they would ship it out to you, type thing. Again, the Cosmic
Maybe they learned their lesson from the last time. Because
yes, because of you, we all got it.
Yeah.
It was all your fault. No, wait, it's not your fault. Just some other things. Like, there's nothing really in here that is new set necessarily. I just thought that one was worth mentioning.
Except for the Cosmic Daydreams.
The Cosmic Daydreams, yes. We stop looking at that. Okay. Let me just do a quick refresh. This is that JB Spielwehren page. I'm just trying to see if there's anything new, and they haven't shown anything new here. So, and then the other one,
there's an helicopter there.
No, there's not. It's not a helicopter. If you were there, we could have joked about it. But this is the other site. This is a site that I found that came across years ago as having some leaked images. Terminalvideo.com. It's an Italian site, so you got to translate it to your language. But it has, if you go to toys and search for Lego, and then in the drop down go by release date, again, a lot easier if you put it into your native language, because release date in Italian was not a word I knew. But anyways, they have some sets here, and basically they've got the whole catalog of sets listed, but no pictures. And there's a few non-Lego stuff in here as well, just so you know. And none of this. So this is page 1, and it doesn't, non-Lego stuff. It doesn't have any names other than superheroes. But Disney Lego set, Mirabelle photo holder, and jewelry box. So classic Stitch. So we know there's a Stitch set coming out, which we've already heard about in the rumor mill.
Mirabelle is from the.
Oh yeah, that's the redhead one, right?
No,
that's Mirabelle is from Wish.
Mirabelle. The one with the house that's alive.
Oh yeah. Encanto.
Yeah, Encanto.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. I knew I recognized the name, but I didn't remember where. So a bunch of Duplo sets. Technic to be determined. Technic pull. I guess that's just the first pull.
Probably a pullback thing.
So there's and so this is where we get a lot of these rumors of sets coming out as well, because like here we go. We know there's a Technic McLaren Neome McLaren F, Formula E racer, retail €60, so it's not a huge set. Kawasaki Ninja H2R motorcycle, so a smaller bike. A $262 to be determined race set. Space loader, so
space loader, yeah.
Planet Earth and the Moon in orbit, Martian Explorer rover, heavy cargo spaceship VTOL. So there's like 4 Technic space sets. Again, we've had a conversation about this previously, but I'm going to be watching this site for a while now too, just to keep track, because what'll happen is the pictures will start appearing, and then people mine those pictures for the actual for the news cycles. And apparently it's slow. I've had this page loaded for a while, so I'm not sure if it's going to. Wow, Tom's Diner. Wow, that's a stretch. Anyway, let's control F5. Oh crap! No.
Oh no, crap!
Really? It still came back. Okay. Is this page 1 again though? No, it's page 2. So Disney princesses, Isabel's flower pot, Ryu dragon, Aaron's ninja off-road buggy. So this is Ninjago. Kai's mech, go figure. Ninjago Dragonstone Shrine, $140. So that's the bigger set. Harry Potter Hedwig at number 4 Privet Drive. Flying Ford Angela. Yeah, sorry. Forbidden Forest Magical Creatures. Oh, there you go. Hogwarts Castle Owlery. I'm sorry.
Owlery.
Anyway. Harry Potter sorting hat. There's $113 sorting hat. So obviously we're getting a buildable sorting hat. Hagrid's hut.
The one that you can put on your head.
An $85 Hagrid hut set. An €85, I should say. Hogwarts Castle boathouse, which we've never had the boathouse before. Then we have some Speed Champions. One of them we don't know about, but there's a Ford Mustang Dark Horse, which, again, this news is older. Audi S1 e-tron Quattro, BMW M4 GT3, and BMW M Hybrid V8 racing car. So that's the 2-car set. And then there's some gaming IP, Gumdrop. Obviously, that's just a nickname for something. These could be the Animal Crossing sets.
Probably.
77446. We could probably look that up, but oh yeah, actually, you know what? Hold on. Because I had that other picture right here. There you go. 7705048. Yeah, this is the Animal Crossing 46.
Gumdrop is Animal Crossing.
Gumdrop is the nickname for Animal Crossing. Spider-Man set, or Spidey set, the Spidey cartoon. Star Wars Lego. Okay, a bunch of Star Wars. Icon set for €196. Icon set for €56. These are not Lego. So the Lego minifig series 25, which we saw pictures leak earlier this week as well. Goats.
Goats.
With that. There's another
Return of the goats.
10328 botanicals. Is that? I don't know if the botanicals are even on this list. No, they're not. Some Duplo, my first animal train. So interesting enough, Lego was clearing out the train track for Duplo, the train track kits. So and they were like 40% off. I ended up buying the bridge one and the one with the railway crossing. I bought Duplo again, just because I'm not done with that Duplo train.
You're expanding your train?
I'm not done with the Duplo train. And the bridge one, it's like, I thought, well, that's a great way to get them at a higher level. I don't know what I want to do with it, but I know I want to do something at some point. But yeah, I'm wondering if they're coming in with some other train stuff, because it's weird that they discontinued those kits. Anyways, we won't go too much further in this unless we want to continue. Because it takes a few minutes to load the pages. How's everybody doing? It's a good time to eat candy. Yeah. See? Oh, Coffee Crisp. Yeah, I just ate my Coffee Crisp. I grabbed one of each flavor out of the box, and a Mars bar as well. Did you guys have a lot of kids coming to your houses?
Yep. Definitely.
Uh,
Big
I got
fan
like
for us.
10, but it was also cold, so I don't know. And I remember last year was the same, but I bought like 250 pieces of candy and I only gave away maybe 50. So now I'm in trouble.
Well, I'm doing that every year. I'm buying like 4 boxes, and then I know I'm giving 1 or 2. I'm picking candies for myself after.
Yeah, pretty much.
I actually bought
Plus,
8 boxes of 100
wow.
and chocolate bars,
Yeah.
and we like give away 2.5.
So
But
you
I
still
got
have,
8. I got 8 because they were like 50% off at Walmart when I
wow.
got there. So
So now you have to eat 6 boxes of candy, 5.5 boxes of candy. You also have 3
Yeah, but-
kids though.
He's gonna
I
find
have 2
friends.
kids. So yeah.
Paul says he's got at least 15 minutes more of sorting, so we'll keep going. All right, there we go. So classic sets, there's creative pets, creative houses, creative vehicles, creative space planets. So here we go. Space is in here again.
Class.
Minecraft Steve's Desert Expedition, $11, 11-pound set. Minecraft the Armory, Minecraft the Animal Sanctuary. If your son's still watching Etienne, you can get some.
No, he's a bad.
Oh, he missed all the Minecraft stuff. Okay. Minecraft Turtle Beach House, Minecraft Nether Portal Ambush, the Frog House. It's a lot of Minecraft. Showdown with the Devourer. That sounds more like a Ninjago set for over
The Devourer.
Minecraft. Another Lego idea set. Creator Red Dragon. Creator Truck with Helicopter.
Helicopter.
There we go. Creator
Oh.
Retro Camera. Retro Roller Skate. Oh, Retro Roller Skate.
Is it a big set? Creator
Retro
with truck
camera.
helicopter. 22
It's quite-
euros. That's not a big set.
Well,
Not a truck with a helicopter. I'm surprised.
that could be a 3-in-1. I would assume those are 3-in-1, but there's
Yeah.
a retro camera, which didn't we have an idea set for? But that's creator.
Yeah.
And retro roller skates. Interesting.
Yeah.
And any way to get more wheels into our Lego collections, right?
Yeah, but
hey, man.
in the case of roller
Hey, Macro.
skates, it's hard wheels. It's not like
Yeah, agreed. I'm just saying,
it's not
like, anything-
tires.
anything to get tires in there. Yeah, this site could be a little faster, but it is coming all the way from Italy, so there's some exchanges and some currency conversions, and no, there's no currency conversions going on. There we go. Oh,
Uh-oh.
denied.
No result for your search. Lego.
Toys, Lego. Is it searching? Near. Apparently, near is search. I don't know. The word for search and near in Italian is.
Here.
Anyway, my phone just made funny noises. Reminder to be written. That didn't come in now. 9:05. That's weird. Oh, no, I don't know. A reminder of some sorts. Okay, page. Oh, see, Rivenenza. It's all in Italian now, and I'm guessing date Ustka is the one I want. There is a Brickheads apparently in here. So there's still Brickheads aren't dead. I think based on that list of parts that were being discontinued, I think the pullback city racer sets, I forgot what they're actually called.
The city stunt sets.
The city stunt sets, I think they're finally dead because all the ramps were on that list to be discontinued, at least most of them. Like the orange ones, the transparent ones.
Well, they're being deeply discounted by Amazon as lately. So, if you're looking for some ramps,
it doesn't like us anymore. Maybe it's because I'm not in English. Maybe if I translate to English, it'll work. Not at all, but
I don't know.
I can't actually translate to English apparently when it's working. Anyway, I was trying to pull this as a list of. I originally copied it over to this, or I was going to open it here and try and grab, like, screen capture all the, or at least copy and paste all the items names.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, this is that thing. So it's a good point. I'm now worried that if Lego has produced a list of here's all the parts we're getting rid of, all the Bricklink sellers that are really interested in some of those or parts that are going to be more expensive are going to buy them all, so that they now hold the market on those parts on Bricklink. or at least they have them in reserve that they can drop them in a year or two when they're going to be more expensive. So,
that's why I made my order today, because I was holding off for some to get some red spaceman torsos.
yeah.
And
Did you get some?
No, I didn't,
Okay.
because
So
they
you
weren't
might,
available yet.
and they might not come back then.
And I might not come back.
Hmm.
But hopefully, Jeff is going to set me up. So.
Oh, he's got some? Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I know Dave got some too. I don't know how many he bought, but I think he got some too with.
Yeah, Jeff's going to set me up. So, because he
Yeah.
got some through Logball. So.
Duplo Town. Okay. I think so the Duplo Town. No, we did this page 4. Page 5. Now it's really quick. Creator watering cans, safari animals, astronauts, Lego art to be determined, Lego flowers, roses.
Didn't we see a leak of the creator astronaut?
Yes. That was in our personal group, and that was I don't know where that screen capture came from.
And we were talking about the legs.
The really thin legs on the astronaut. So just picture a big astronaut in white suit in space. That's basically what the astronaut is. Again, this stuff's probably going to be announced in the next few weeks anyhow. So there's another art set. There's roses, sunflowers, lotus flowers, cherry blossoms. These are all the smaller set boxes. Daffodils. Wow. Technic construction bulldozer for $11. Racing buggy. We saw some of these. Okay, so apparently this isn't sorted the same way. Oh no, McLaren Extreme E Racer. I don't think we saw an electric garbage truck before.
Nope.
And Mac, but that's only a $40 set. John Deere Forager. That's a tractor.
Tractor.
I found another tractor model on one of my shelves. I need to put it with the other tractors. Friends camping van, Heart Lake Shopping Center, space base on Mars. So there's a Friends Mars base now. Baker van.
David, you'll have to have it on your moon base.
Yeah. Autumn's calf stable. The little accessory shop. Electric car and charger, karaoke party, adventure in cats, vintage boutique, Heart Lake City Talent Show, farm animal sanctuary. Interesting. Pop star tour bus from Friends, the House of Oil. I read that as the Houses of Oily and Paisley, of Ollie and Paisley.
Oily and Paisley?
Oily and Paisley.
Oily.
Heart Lake City Hospital, Friends, the farm animal veterinarian. Hot dog food truck trailer with horse and pony. Disney princesses. Belle's horse carriage. Elsa's ice cream delights.
Elsa's ice cream delights.
I know there's a new. They are talking about a Frozen 3. I don't know when it's supposed to release though, but I don't think it's next year.
I'm hoping it will be better than the second one.
Yeah,
I'm hoping they just let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Market adventure, green race car, go-karts and drivers. Oh, so now we're into city. So they have a line this year called City Great Vehicles. Note this is probably translated from Italian. Might not be called City Great Vehicles, but
green vehicles.
Green race car, go-kart and driver, steamroller, blue monster truck. Haven't they done that before? Page 7. Let's see what's on here.
There's 59 pages, so.
Well, yeah, we're not going to go through all of it. I mean, eventually we'll get pictures of the sets that have been announced, like that sets have already been announced. In fact, you know what I should do? Let's open up page 8 at the same time, and let's open up page 9 while we're waiting. So emergency ambulance and snowblower. Oh, snowboarder. It's like ambulance and snowboarder. Snowblower? Okay. Hamburger van. Emergency rescue helicopter.
Snowblower.
Dave, we have a helicopter.
Oh, fire engine. Now
yeah, we're getting into the fire ones too.
Helicopter
and transporter.
Where?
Well, there's emergency rescue helicopter, and there's also a fire helicopter. So there's now 3 helicopters this year for 24. Off-road fire truck and lifeboat, firefighter plane, fire station and fire engine.
God, it's gonna cost me a few $100 for the city fires. Jeez.
Yeah. Oh, you collect them all? Oh, yeah, that's right. We
Yeah.
have
Yeah, it's in his
Yeah.
big
race car
fire.
chase, mobile police laboratory, prison on Police Island. So they just bought an island and said, this is our island now. Okay, here's the good ones. The interesting ones. Space construction mech, because we haven't had a city mech lately or ever. Lego City or City Space, Space Shuttle and Asteroid. Interstellar spaceship, only 22 euros, so those aren't going to be huge. Space Explorer, Rover, and Alien. Modular space station for 111 euro. Space base and launch platform, 163 euro.
And
And then some Super Mario sets. Oh, wait, why did I do that? Let's go to page 10 because I have page 9 right here. More Super Mario, Dreams. So there's more Dreams sets coming out. Mateo's off-road vehicle, Izzy's Narwhal, hot air balloon, Professor Oswald's space car. Please come in that with that classic space print on him. Zoe and Zane's cat owl, Sandman Tower, Ninjago, Kai's Rising Dragon Attack, Nia's Rising Dragon Attack, Aaron's Rising Dragon Attack. I see a trend going. Aaron Battle Mech, Lloyd Battle Mech Pack, Cole's Earth Elemental Mech, Sora's Tech Elemental Mech, Kai's Fire Elemental Mech, Elegant, the Magic Master Dragon, Jurassic World Baby Dinosaur Rescue. I think that's maybe what we just saw today.
Yeah.
A couple other Jurassic World, Sonic to be determined, 22 pounds. So that could be that Sonic set we saw today. This could be that the Jurassic Park World or the Jaw set.
Fossil, yeah.
Let's close this one. Oh wait, actually no, I already opened up page 10. So here's page 9. Sonic Gaming. Let's open up page 10. Superheroes. So there's a bunch of superhero sets.
Superhero.
Again, there's no information, just that they're there. Clone Trooper and Battle Droid for Star Wars, Crimson Firehawk, Icons. Okay, so here we go. Icons floor plans. This one has actually got some pictures, so now you can see we're starting to get the stuff that's been announced. Super Mario, Leaf, whatever. There's some bed sheets, and then we got the Disney Princesses wish sets. That's Lord of the Rings. This is not Lego. So it looks like we've kind of hit the, see, now we have sets that we've got pictures for. So as the weeks go by, this will, I'm not going to go any further than that. What's this one? Yep, this is all stuff that's already been released. Yep. Just making sure there's not like a to be determined or to be announced one. So, but obviously as things, if I see anything appear here, I will let you guys know, and we'll have more to talk about. So, and one last time, just to be safe, just refresh this page just to see if they have announced anything else. No. Actually, it was at midnight.
It's a helicopter.
It was after 1 o'clock last night where, because I went to bed late and I opened up Instagram and I saw these pictures already appearing. So they dropped it about 1 o'clock in the morning or midnight. Okay. So for the sake of David's sanity, ORNITHOB. I don't know how to spell it, but let's just see how close. Oh, I got pretty close. I got it. Okay, Dave, what do you think? And Etienne. Oh, thank you, Eric Sith. I'll look at that shortly.
Well, it's bigger than I thought it would.
That's what I know.
That's what she said.
Yeah, it's definitely huge. I think these are 48 stud long wings. But yeah, is it something you'll buy? Are you?
Nope.
No, I don't think I'm gonna buy it.
I don't think so.
I can understand that, and I totally agree. It's cool to look at. I like to try it out and flap its wings and stuff and play with the functions. But I'm not that big of a Dune fan. I mean, I like the movies, but the original and
I would like to build it just because of the building techniques and the way that they shaped it. I would like to see how it's built, but other than that, like it's incentive. I'm not a big Dune fan, and so
yeah, I hear you.
I didn't even watch the movies. So
Well,
Now
geez.
they're just one. The second one is coming.
So,
now.
yeah. I won't even watch it. So
Yeah, I mean, like it's an interesting. Like I mean, I've watched the original one, and this one's kind of interesting too. But
Yeah, the new version is actually way better than the one
Yeah.
they did back in the 80s. But
so this is the link that Eric posted. Just showing some sets. There was some stuff above here, but those are the Animal Crossing stuff. There's architecture stuff with the limited information that's available. Lego art, pair of parrots is possibly what it could be. That's a January 1st. A bunch of avatar sets that we've got set numbers for, and a release date of 2024. Brickheads, a bunch of them. Some of these actually have names. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Juno, TPID Gaming, Juno. So that's a different game. Gumdrop. So we know there's an Animal Planet Brickhead coming out. Who knows what Juno is? There's another Animal Planet Brickhead. Iron Spider could be superhero related. Who knows? Potted Groot. A brickhead of Groot in a pot. Oh, no! I want like a Yoda scale Groot in a pot, or something, or like like the Groot scale. Anyway, okay. Sonic the Hedgehog, possibly brickhead. Lunar New Year Disney. Some TBA Star Wars and Disney brickheads. Space hover bag in a poly bag. Police off-road buggy car. Bunch of cities that race car, go-kart with racer. So some of these the city ones we've already seen the names of. Again, no picture. Space, modular space station, space base, and rocket launch pad. So this might have been stuff that was pulled from that same site that we were on as well, but it's pulled from all over, right?
Yeah.
Polybags, Easter Bunny with colorful eggs, iconic red plane, otherwise probably known as the Red Baron, but they can't use that name. Santa sleigh ride, red dragon, flatbed truck with helicopter.
Helicopter.
Helicopter, yeah. Watering can, yeah. These are all the same ones. Anyway, Japan postcard, because we've had those postcard series. Cherry blossom, possible. 438 pieces. Oh, the daffodils, yeah. So that was the plant ones we saw earlier.
Yeah.
Anyway, not sure what else is on here, but I'll add this to our little list here, and we'll see what comes up. Anyway, all right. Ornithopter. We all think it's cool looking. None of us were going to buy it. I hope those windscreens come out at some point, because I will definitely pick those up, because the trans black color does look very nice.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
And I saw on Pick a Brick that you can get the XL15 cockpit, but in the new color that came out.
Is it out in trans black already?
Yeah, it's out in trans black. So
okay.
If you want one without buying the snub fighter.
I don't know if I want one, but at the same time, I definitely, I don't know. I don't want one, but at the same time, it's like, well, now I want one because you just told me about it. Damn you.
Yeah, but they're $484, I think, Canadian each. So
okay,
that might slow you down.
Like for windscreens, I expect to pay that much. It just kind of goes with it, right?
Yeah.
Oh crap! I'm as we're talking, I'm looking up my my last subscription link post in the, because I realized that I should probably buy those parts that I was talking with Janie about earlier. 1x1 trans brown bricks were on that list to be discontinued.
Yeah.
And I'm worried that they're just going to phase trans brown right out. But at the same time, I hope they don't, right? But
in favor of trans black, you think?
Yeah, I think they're going to replace the one color with the other. Because most of the stuff that we've seen come out are all in the trans black. So,
Yeah, probably because it's better for cars and
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. It's better for that type of stuff. So I only have like 12 items on my list now for bricks and pieces.
Hmm.
It's kind of scary. And my shopping cart's up to $93. So the problem is 20 of those parts are best sellers and it's $4 worth. So I now need to find, you know, was it $18 or so? I need $14 more of bestseller parts. It's like, damn it.
yeah, bestsellers parts is hard. You have to either buy lots or have
Yeah.
many of them to meet
Yeah.
the threshold.
Exactly. So one of the parts that I've been always wanting was the hairpiece for my figure.
Yeah, for your sig fig.
For my sig fig hair, which I'm just gonna throw this back up again. Which is this part in tan, but it's actually being discontinued in gray. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy 20 of these in gray because eventually it'll be gray. But they're also like 30 cents a piece. So it's like, meh. Should I buy more? Should I leave it at that? I mean, 20 in gray. I'm not gonna ever give out sig figs because I've got those tiles now. But
yeah.
But yeah, it's just one of those that it's like, you know what? I'm just going to be proactive and assume that my hair will eventually go gray. Watch it go white instead of gray, and then I'll be. Wait, is hair color? My dad's got white hair versus gray. Like he's pure white, so it's like, oh, maybe I should go white instead. Anyway,
maybe
you'll have that
pure white.
Yeah, maybe I'll just shave it all off, and then I won't have to worry about it. That's a good point. I like that idea.
Yep.
So
assume yourself.
Geez. Anyways, I guess we'll call it tonight.
Yeah, we're hoping Paul is done sorting.
Yes, Paul, are you done sorting? Are we allowed to go now? Have we got permission? And the problem is none of the parts of my list are bestsellers.
Oh.
So now it's like, I guess I'll just like order some parts.
Browse through the bestseller parts and just
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm going to do. But I was just going to say, I'll just look for the trans clear parts I know I need, and hopefully some of those are bestseller. And I'll just buy some, and then, excuse me. Paul says yes. Thank you. Laugh out loud. All right. Click it. Fine. We both fighting over clicking the button. See what happens when you give people control. All right. So why do we call it night then? Initial sorting, anyways. Oh, okay. Well, next week. All right. Thanks everybody for coming out. I had fun with you guys chatting and stuff. Thank you, Etienne and Dave, for coming out as well. We will talk to you guys later. I will press the buttons